Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is September 26th, Thursday, 2024. So, first off, I'd like to say thanks for supporting my channel, for commenting, liking, subscribing. I appreciate that. It makes me feel good because when you work on something and then you see like I don't know, like how it comes out, or like that you see that it's like being appreciated, it feels good. Perfect example, all right? I've been working on a house, and I posted a short. It's on my shorts, on my community channel, or it's on my page. Go look for it. I built a house. It took me about 38 hours to build this little miniature diorama magic house. It's the coolest thing ever. But it took me 38 hours. But I had to put time and effort and energy into building it, right? And now I get to like stand back and like watch it and like look at it, and I get to see my work, my product, like that I built. It's cool. It's fun. So it's like with my channel, like I pretty much built my little dinky channel. So it's cool. Thank you. It's fun to see it. Plus the appreciation, I feel it. So, you know. But aside from that, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. I feel like I haven't had coffee all day, so this is like really hitting the spot. Let me get a little bit more sage, and then I'm going to start pulling cards. Oh, I have to make a phone call. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so hold on. Alright. Alright, wait. So I'm gonna start pulling cards. Oh, okay. So you could be receiving some good news. I think it was yesterday's reading or the day before yesterday's reading, because I don't know if I did a reading yesterday, but like a day or two ago, I think it was about a new home, new job, new car, new life. And in that card, I got in that reading, I got the Page of Wands came out, and I think on the bottom of the deck was the Nine of Cups upright. So you guys in the collective could be receiving good news, or could have had already been receiving, or could already be getting this good news already, right? Either way. So yeah, that's really what I'm getting and feeling. It's just good news. On the other hand, which would be part of the balance, right? So you collective are getting good news. Those that are not on the so fortunate receiving end of karma, they are not receiving good news. And that's the balance. Yeah, that's the balance. So you're getting good news and receiving good news, and good news is coming your way. and not so much, you know, for whomever. I also heard for whatever either. So it could be like entities or like spirits or demons, right? It's just not working out for them right now. High Priestess of Spirit in reverse. So we're dealing with somebody who, they don't know themselves. There's somebody who doesn't know themselves. It could be a karmic feminine. It could be a karmic masculine. It could be a masculine and feminine energy. Or just a karmic feminine, right? I feel like for some of you, it is a karmic masculine and karmic feminine energy, which is, whoa. There's one of these sayings that I like to say, a jealous woman has nothing against a jealous man. Jealous woman, blah, blah, blah. But you meet a jealous man on top of him being jealous, but he's jealous of a woman? Woo! That is some serious issues. Trauma, and I'm not getting into that, right? But anyways. So, High Priestess of Air, Spirit. Ooh, this could be an air sign. An air feminine. An air woman. So, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman who doesn't know herself. Doesn't know what's going on, doesn't know the answers, doesn't know where she's going, doesn't know what to do, doesn't have a direction, a plan. Alright? High Priestess of Spirit in reverse. Doesn't have to be an air sign, but that was what came out my mouth, so we're gonna roll with that. So yeah, this person, they're also like very confused, and they feel like they've been left out in the dark, like they're in the dark, they're wandering aimlessly. I love the smell of sage. Alright. It could be any sign, but if it is a High Priestess of Air and reverse, not only, which I feel like there's something very sad about this. Because I picked this up in my readings like this past week about a woman who she swore to the tip of her head to the bottom of her toes, like she swore she knew something, like she had it packed down, whatever information, whatever knowledge, whatever, like she swore she knew, right? Like she would put her life on the line for this information or for whatever she thought she knew. Come to find out, she doesn't know. So I feel like there's something also here, like it's like the information that she knew or whatever that she thought she knew, that also had to rely on her identity. So because it turns out that what she thought she knew, she actually doesn't really know. So now she doesn't know who she is without that information, without leaning on that information or leaning on, maybe it could have been something about you. Maybe she swore that she had you pegged down and like she knew who you were and like what you are and blah blah. So her identity relied on that, but come to find out what she said you were and who she said you are, it's not even, it's far from it. It's just like, are you sure you're talking about the right person? Are you sure you're talking about the collective? And I feel like this person, part of their identity really relied on that. And now that, come to find out, your identity speaks for itself and it's nothing like what this person said. It's like a big blow to their identity. They don't know who they are without relying on this is like somebody who like, they build themselves up by talking bad about other people, right? Like they need you to have like, this is also somebody who like, they'll only surround themselves around people who do worse than them. So when they stand, oh my gosh, I saw this video or a show or movie, whatever it was, but it was like this woman, it was like about women, certain women who buffers. That, I think that's what it was called. I think it's by College Humor. Yeah, so they're like this comedy skit on YouTube, like they're old. No offense to College Humor, right? but they're like early 2010s, that area. But they had like this one skit, and it was like about buffers and how like certain very attractive women would stand next to or surround themselves with women that were less attractive. So when she is standing next to these two women, she looks like she is a goddess, right? But when she is by herself, she doesn't look all that great, right? Or he doesn't look all that great, right? So it's like that. By themselves, this person isn't really like that, right? You know, they're okay, they're average. Hold on. Right, so, but when this person is like standing, so when they're standing by themselves, they're like, whatever, right? But when they stand next to people who look less attractive than them, they obviously, wow, like, you're beautiful. Or when they stand next to people who are doing less than them, their accomplishments look amazing. Like, yeah, you, oh my God, I can't believe you did all this, blah, 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 right? Or whatever. This is this person. This is what they do. This person cannot stand next to people that are the same level as attractive to them, because then it becomes a competition, or people who that are much more attractive or much more accomplished than them, because then it messes with their insecurities, their ego, if this is a man, right, or a woman, doesn't matter. Then it messes with like their insecurities and their inner issues, and it's too much for them. They need to stand people that are, in their mind, doing less than, doing worse than, less attractive, whatever. They need to be able to like build up their ego, their insecurities, etc., and they do that by surrounding themselves around people that they know they're not going to grow from. But that's they don't care about that, right? It's more like for validation, more for like, oh my God, congratulations, you average person, but you don't look average because you're standing next to people who are doing worse than you. And here's the thing too, I think something that's really messed up about this person is that this person would, if they're more accomplished than people that they are around themselves that are less accomplished, this person won't do anything to help those people be more accomplished as well, because they need to be the most popular one, the most attractive one, the most successful one, the most accomplished one. They need that. They need to be seen as that, and they will do what they can to make sure that they keep that position, right? That's this person. So if this person thought they knew something about you, or they swore they had you pegged up and down, come to find out you're actually very accomplished, you're very attractive, you're very this, you're very that, you're very this, and you're not at all this, you're not at all that, you're not at all this, you're not at all that. And it's really messing with them. It messes with their insecurities, it messes with their ego, it messes with their position, and their mind it does. But reality, it's just not even like that, right? But that's this is this person. This is what they do. Right? They stand next to buffers. It's just to buff them up. College Humor does, they did a video like that. I can't remember. If I remember the video of College Humor, like, I'll post it, because I'm telling you, it's like exactly like that. But like and it's so crazy because like there's this guy, he was explaining it. He was like, I don't know, there was like a group of people and they're like, oh my gosh, she's a 10, blah, blah. But the guy's like, is she really a 10? Or is she a 7? Or is she a 6? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, look at her. She's blah, blah. And so they do, like, a zoom in, right? And they're like, oh, my God, yeah, blah. But then the guy, like, he removes the buffers, the other two women that are next to her, and they actually take a good look at her. And they're like, oh, my God, wow, she's a 6, or she's a 7, or she's a 5, right? Or whatever it was. But it's this. This person could realize, they must have realized that, like, by themselves, right? So they need people, you know, that's worse off than them or less attractive, right? Because it helps them build up what little they have. Hold on. Okay, so yeah. That's actually really messed up too. Like, to do that. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason why they do this, right? So my favorite thing to do is to really, really get in there, like really pick apart the brain. I love that. I love dissecting the brain and figure out why, right? It's like candy canes on Christmas. Alright, let's get 2 more. Oh, what? Yeah, no.
Applegate oven roasted turkey. Nice.
Whoa,
Hold on.
are you a model?
Alright, a commercial came on, and you know how that goes with YouTube. So it's not my commercial on my videos, so we have a listening that came out. This card says darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. So basically it's like, for example, like just because someone is like, hi, how are you? Like that doesn't necessarily mean that they actually care about how you are. That's kind of just like, that's like an enemy smiling in your face, right? Or like just because somebody has tattoos and piercings, that doesn't mean that they're a menace to society. Like I can tell you how many people that like when I like growing up, like all my tattoos and piercings, they thought I was like dumb or something, but when they have a conversation with me, they're like, I'm like, yeah. Right? That's so funny. Hold on. Okay. 1 second, please. 1 second, please. Hold on. Leave it. Yep. Listening. Listen! That's what I'm hearing. Or yeah. Listen! Who said no, not you, baby girl. Elizabeth Swan. She yells that. It's in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I think what happens is she gets nominated as the Pirate King, and she has to give this big speech in front of all the other pirate lords about having to fight and standing their ground. And this card says listening. So maybe this person was trying to fight and stand their ground against you and like trying to keep something going because they swore they knew something about you up and down, or like they swore they had you, they knew your picture, they knew your destiny, they knew who you were. But I'm also getting like this person, they're trying to listen into something. They could be trying to listen into your conversations or listen around you. They could also be getting told that they need to listen. I feel like it's a little bit of everything. Honesty. Wow. So now they have to listen to the truth. They have to listen to your truth. This person could be in denial about something too. So someone could be like yelling at them like, listen. There's also something about getting in trouble. Like, if they, oh my god, if they did something based on a character or who you thought you were, or what you thought, or what they thought you were, whatever the case it is, and they did something and they went about it, and oh my god, what a mess. They swore they knew something, and now people are yelling at them like, listen, you said. I feel like this person, they don't want to hear something either. This person could also be like not wanting to hear some sort of truth, or people are being, it's kind of like, so if this person thought you were bad because you looked bad, but you were actually good, you just didn't look good, it's this card, it's listening. Darkness does not always equate to evil. So if you looked bad, that doesn't mean you were a bad person. Light does not always bring good. Like, just because you're a Christian, that doesn't mean you don't gossip and you don't backstab and you don't manipulate and you don't coerce and you don't shit on people. Like, I've got some Christians that are like horrible human beings, and they do what they do in the name of God, right? But because they look good, you would think, oh my god, absolutely not. No, of course not. This person, no, right? But no. That's this card, right? Light does not always bring good. Yes, my love. Hi, pumpkin. No, leave it alone. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's, I feel like this person, they thought you were bad, so because either you looked bad or what. I feel like for a lot of this too is like appearance. So like if you looked bad, this person automatically, they swore up and down that you were a bad person, right? And if you looked good, then you obviously automatically were a good person. But that's, again, I'm also hearing not everything is always as it seems, and looks can be deceiving. Alright, so I feel like there's something like this person, if they swore up and down and they thought you were a bad person, and in their mind they knew you were a bad person and you look a bad person, they are now like getting hit with the realization, like, are you actually seeing this person for who they are, or are you just like living out some sort of ideal in your mind of how this person is because of the way they look? So a lot of this does have to do with the way you look. I'm really curious about this honesty card, though. I feel like this person, they're going to have to start being honest with themselves as well. That the reason why they swore up and down is because it really doesn't have anything to do with you. It's with them, right? Like the whole buffer thing in the beginning of the video I was talking about. Like, this person, like, they think very low of themselves, because if you need to surround yourself around people who are less attractive than you, or are doing worse than you and not as accomplished than you gotta figure why that is. Like, why? Like, wouldn't you, if you're trying to reach the ladder of success and grow and, you know, be like a girl's girl or like a guy's guy, or like, you know, self-care, but like, wouldn't you want to like be around people that they all help each other like grow and push forward, and like everybody can succeed, like everybody can eat, right? But not this person. So this person, I feel like they also have to realize that like it was never you, collective, it was them. So if they looked at you and thought you were bad, they were just seeing their own insecurities and their own less accomplishments or whatever. Yes, my love. You want to play? Okay, we can play out. Give me like 10 minutes, okay? Soon, okay? Soon. So yeah. There's something off about this person too. Very, very off. This is somebody who is like, there's always something like this person gives me the energy of like, my horse is bigger than your horse. And it's like if you bring, I don't know why, if you bring your horse to the field and you're just grooming your horse and like petting it, feeding it, and just, you know, having a good time. This person would bring their horse and be like, well, my horse is at this horseshoe, and my horse can do this, and my horse can do that, and my horse can do this. And you're like, okay. It's so, like, this person feels like they need to, like, overcompensate. That's what that is. They feel like they need to overcompensate their lack of. And by doing that, if they don't know how to make themselves look better or feel better or more accomplished, they surround themselves around people that are just less attractive or doing worse off than them, because it's like it just builds them up. So they do that by overcompensating, like, what they actually don't have or don't feel, or you get it. Like, I don't know how people can live like that. That shit sounds, talking about it is exhausting. But to be in that mindset, like, to be in constant denial, oh my god, like, you gotta reserve energy for that. Yes, my love. Yes, baby, give me 10 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Soon, my love, soon.
I put in the cards.
Yes, you can put them all out.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, put them out. There's...
I can't go down the puzzle.
You got it, baby. You could do it. Yeah, this person definitely overcompensates. Let me look something up. There's something within that word. Overcompensate. Take excessive measures in attempting to correct or make amends for an error, weakness, or problem. So this person, that's the word that I'm looking for, weakness. Yes, baby, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. This person, they feel like, I don't know, like they're weak, or like their talents are weak, or their efforts are weak, or their looks are weak, or their image is weak. So they overcompensate, right? Like they surround themselves, like, or their accomplishments, like it's not enough, right? But if you, this is, for example, like, all right, I don't, let's say you're a manager at a big corporate company, right? And to you, or to this person, like, of all the job titles, to them, they got a manager position, right? So they will hang out with somebody who works part-time at a gas station, right? But at the same time, right, one, that's because, like, the person who works part-time at a gas station, they will see their friend who works at this multi-billion-dollar company as a manager, like, they got this cushy job and great title, blah, 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 right? That's what they make it seem. This person, this high priestess of spirit in reverse. But the reality of the situation is that they're actually like a part-time employee, and their manager position is not really a manager position, right? And it's probably a temporary manager position, and it's probably like, they overcompensate things in their life. They're a liar. This person's a liar. They fib a lot. They be stretching shit. I feel like this could be like a karmic air sign. I love air signs, but one thing that air signs are good at, if they're karmic, they know how to lie. You would not think twice if a karmic air sign is lying at you. You'd be like, oh my god, really? Yeah, because it's, I feel like this is a karmic air sign. They just be, I don't know why, but this could also be a karmic Capricorn. If it's about business or their job or their career, they're overcompensating, like, their actual position with, like, by embellishing what it really is, what it really entails, right? It's either a karmic, this could be both a karmic Capricorn and a karmic air sign, a karmic Libra, to be precise. pumpkin pie. You did great. Perfect. I should be done soon, okay? You did great, baby. I love it.
Yes.
Great job. Yes. Alright. Ooh, 4 of Cups fell out. With the Ace of Cups reverse.
This one over here.
Try it. I feel like
Can you find it?
hold on. We got the 4 of Cups right, Ace of Cups reverse. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're just like not ever going to be satisfied with what they have in their life. They always have to like, this could be somebody like, if they got a new car, right? They got a new car. They're not satisfied with the new car that they got. So they'll pretend like, I don't know.
Give me, Mama.
Yes, baby. Hold on. All right. Okay. For example, like if they say they got a new Toyota. I don't know. All right. I don't know cars. Right. But nobody like around them knows about their new car. They'll tell everybody that they got it like a Maserati or something like that. Like they just be lying. This person is a liar. They're not ever happy or truly satisfied with what they have in their life. And that's why they're never going to ever be truly happy or satisfied with what they have in their life. It's like you have all these things, but no, you're not ever going to be happy with it because it's not the things, it's you, it's yourself. You're not ever going to be happy with yourself. So that's why no matter what you have, no matter accomplished, this person can be very attractive and very accomplished and very successful and whatever in their own right. But for some reason, it's just not enough. This person, I'm seeing the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, and he's just like having one of his fits. This person is like having a fit. Somebody could also be telling them this about themselves as well. Like, you have all this, but like, how are you still so miserable? Like, how are you still, like, what more do you want? What more do you need? I feel like as long as this person stays like this, they're never going to truly be able to, like, find the love or the happiness or the success that they're looking for, because it's never, they're always going to, like, my horse is bigger than your horse, my horse is bigger than your horse. So you walked away from this person with the 8 of Cups, or this person feels abandoned by you. I love you too, baby. You could have walked away from this person or abandoned this person because you knew it's like, no matter what, it's never going to be enough for you. Like, no matter what I do, it's just, it's not even about me. You could have realized that too. One day you woke up and was like, it's not even about me, it's you. Yes, my love. Okay, baby. 1 second, okay? Yeah, I feel like that's why a lot of you walked away from this person, or a person like this, or persons like this, because you just realize it's really not about the collective at all. It's this person. So you could have realized that no matter what you did, it was just never going to be enough for this person. It's not even you, it's them. They don't feel like they're attractive enough. They don't feel like they're successful enough. They don't feel like they're smart enough or whatever. Right? It's not. And then this person is always going to, like, they always wonder why, like, I also feel like this person doesn't really believe in love, because it's like nothing's ever good enough, or like they've never seen anything that's good enough. But it's like there's something about unrealistic expectations, and that's because they probably have unrealistic expectations for themselves and about themselves, and that's why. It could be put that's why. I figured it out. So they could have felt as a child that they always had to be more, that they were never really enough. That's why they lie. That's why they overcompensate. That's why they do whatever it is that they do. Like, it's definitely something from their childhood. That's why they're never satisfied with themselves, because they probably felt like their mom was never proud of them or satisfied with them, or never said good job, or like their dad never said they were proud of them or said good job, or like, wow, like, you know. So if they ever heard that or experienced that, or like, they always feel like it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, right? Yeah, it's something about it's that. That's why they are the way they are right now. This person doesn't know why. I also feel like this person doesn't really know why they're always so miserable. Why nothing is ever enough. Why they can't find love. But it's at the same time, too, this person may not even believe in love. And it's because that goes back with, like, it's never enough for them. Nothing is ever enough for them. And, you know, unrealistic expectations, and because no one's met their unrealistic expectations, or they can't meet their unrealistic expectations, it must not exist. But that's very, very dangerous. That's toxic. That's so sad. Because it's like, only God can be God. Like, you have to be happy with being the human that you are. And if you're not, do what you can to, like, make your vessel better and, you know, healthier and happier. And it's just like, I don't know, for this person, it's just like not enough. It's never going to be enough. And that's why they don't know themselves. They don't know when enough is enough, or like, I don't know. This is also kind of giving me like somebody who always has to constantly change their appearance. Like always dyeing their hair, or always going under the knife, right? Always altering something. It's because it's never ever enough, right? I don't know, but it's crazy because the reason why I'm still on this is because I'm giving you an example of who this person is. This is a person who they swore they had you pegged down. Like they thought they knew who you were. They thought. But it's actually this. I just told you everything about this person. This is who this person is, right? Meanwhile, you're getting good news and receiving good news, and your wishes are coming true, etc., etc., right? I also feel like, again, this person may not believe, or like they feel like it's not, good news doesn't happen to me, so it can't be true. Like, what? Like, love doesn't exist because I've never seen it. I've never experienced it. People don't win the lottery because I've never known anyone that, right? It's like you tell them a story and they're like, yeah, I don't believe that. Like, I don't know, they just think everybody's lying, or like nothing exists, or everything is a lie, or everything is fake. And I feel like somebody is telling them a truth about you, or telling them good things about you, and it's just like, to this person, they're like, yeah, I don't care what you say, I don't believe it. And they're like, why don't you believe it? Because it's a cuss reverse, because I've never experienced that. I've never felt that. It's never happened to me. You gotta wait, baby girl. Go right there. This is this person, right? I feel like this person, they love to predict people's personalities. They love to predict and make it seem like they know what they know about people, and they know who people are, and they know people's motives and agendas and outcomes and futures and endings and aspirations and careers. No, you don't. But you got to be careful with that, right? That's why this is somebody who, like, they swear because they be too up in people's business. And it's just like, the reason why this person could be like this and embellishing is because realistically in their life there really isn't anything to admire, to look up to you look at this person, like I said, this person stands by themselves, and you're just like, okay, like, just an average person, whatever. Right? And I feel like they know that about themselves. They feel that about themselves. And it's like there really isn't anything in their life that makes people want to be like, wow, what a life. If anything, it's more like, wow, what a life. Oh my gosh. That's the difference between you and this person. You being the Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, right? It's very sad, and it's like crazy because it's like this person, they thought you thought you knew me? My friend. Six of Pentacles. So their finances are stuck right now. This High Priestess of Spirit in reverse. Yeah, their finances are stuck. They're not exactly getting anything. So they're not getting anything, but that's also because they don't give anything. Like I said, like this person, they will hang around people that are less attractive or less accomplished than them, but they also don't help those people to like, hey, maybe try this makeup routine, or like, hey, maybe have you tried social networking over here? They don't do that. That's why they're not getting anything. You gotta give to get, right? It's like you gotta give money to make money kind of thing. It's like, oh my god, someone just said this to me earlier today. They said it's something about like an equal, what did they say? I don't know, something like, they said an equal give and take, whatever, but we were just like shooting the shit, right? And just like, but that's so funny. Yeah, this person doesn't give anything, that's why they don't get anything, right? It's all, they're just kind of stuck. They're not receiving anything, but they're also not having anything taken away from them. It's like whatever they have is whatever they have. That's it. It's not being taken away, but it's also not, they're not getting any increases, any abundance, any overflow. It's just, it is what it is, right? Like, for example, like if this is like a job, their income is just going to be a steady income. They're not gonna lose their income, but they're also not gonna get like a raise or a promotion. It's just gonna be steady, right? The food in the fridge, like if they have to go grocery shopping, they're gonna have the same grocery shopping budget that they have to follow for a very long time. If they're not gonna get that increase in finances to get more groceries, it's just gonna be the same, right? Their electricity, they have to use up a certain amount of electricity because they only have a certain amount of income to pay a set bill every month, right? So if they want to go wild and turn on all 3 TVs at the same time, they kind of can't really do that because they have something, it's just a steady, it's just right there. So those are the best examples I can give you. All right. And again, this is a person who they swore up and down like they knew who you were. And Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah. I also feel like this person has no idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't know, like, they're either like really, really like oblivious or ignorant, or like, I feel like this person is a very ignorant person. Like, this is somebody like this is the ignorant person, because they could be hearing good things about you, that your wishes and your dreams are coming true, but they don't want to hear it. This is a choice. They're choosing to be ignorant. It's like they're choosing to be in denial, right? They're ignorant. That's who this is. A very ignorant woman who swears she knows everything about everybody, is in everybody's business, and then she wonders why nothing is ever increasing for her in her life. So this could be a feminine. Like, there's no, where's the abundance? Where's the love? Well, I don't believe that because that doesn't happen to me. I've never seen that. I've never experienced that. Literally, your mindset is what's doing this to you. It's like, I don't believe in manifestations, right? But here you are, collective. You're manifesting like crazy, like nobody's business, right? Like, raindrops keep falling on my head. That's, you look up in the sky when it's raining, it's tons of raindrops everywhere. That's how you're manifesting. It's just hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. And this person's like, well, I don't believe in manifestation because it's never happened to me. It never worked for me. It would, no, absolutely, you're right. It's not going to, because not only do you not operate out of love, you don't do that. You don't believe in love, right? You don't know who you are. You don't know what you're doing. You don't have a path. You don't have a direction. You're choosing to be ignorant. You operate out of ignorance. You're miserable. You're not ever satisfied with anything. You're not happy with anything. You don't give anything. You're not generous, right? With the Six of Pentacles, if it was upright, this would be a very generous person. This person, they wouldn't be so stuck. If they were a generous person, they wouldn't be so stuck, right? And it's, my nose is itchy. I'm on the nose. I'm talking about the truth. This is not a very generous person. And that's why they're blocked from whatever. That's what it is. I was trying to figure out what is it that they're blocked from. In the beginning of the video, I talked about when the listen card came out. I talked about how like they could be trying to listen in on your conversations. They're like blocked from that, trying to be nosy in your life, or if they're trying to like read over your shoulder or like listening to your messages or phone calls or texts or whatever, they're blocked from that. Or you could also have this person blocked, which is why they cannot be nosy around you or nosy in your energy or nosy in your life. That either you blocked them or the divine has them blocked from your energy. Also, this person is blocked from, I feel like they blocked them. Ooh. Somebody could want to self-harm. I don't think this person realizes that they are the ones that are blocking themselves from being able to tap into this love, manifestation, and abundance, and good news and wishes coming true. They're blocking themselves. And I don't know if they realize this or not. Like, they don't even know. How do I explain that? They don't know that they're blocking themselves. And they're blocking themselves because they don't believe in any of that. And they don't believe in any of that because they've never seen it. But it's like, it's not about seeing it, it's about believing it. Seeing is, in their mind, seeing is believing. But I believe that there's a saying, it's my heart believes in many things my eyes have never seen. And that's why things are the way they are for you. This person's blocking themselves. They don't believe in love. They don't believe in like following your intuition. They don't believe in being generous. They don't believe to like the power of like being content and like just also being honest. Either this person, like I said, this person is a big fat liar. They lie. Right? So they're blocking themselves. They're doing this to themselves. And when they hear good things about you, it's like, oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Why not? Because it's never happened to me. It's not I've never seen it. I've never experienced that. I've never witnessed that. You really think you're going to with this mindset and where your heart is and where your mind is, and like, you wouldn't give $1 to a homeless man. Like, $1 that's been sitting in your glove box for the past 2 months. And or like if you see a dog and like the dog looks hungry, like, and you're about to throw out the rest of your sandwich that you're not going to eat, but you're not going to give it to the dog either. Like, you really think you deserve what the collective is getting? I can't stand selfish people. Like, how could you be so selfish? Like, that's so... I don't get that. Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, you walked away from this person. So you could be divine masculine. This reading is for. So you walked away from somebody. Somebody feels abandoned from you, by the way, too. Obviously, because you walked away from them. So if you're the divine masculine with this Emperor card, you could be an Aries. And you just walked away from this person because with the Four of Wands reversed, this is not something you want to build into and grow with. You cannot. There's no stability. There's no harmony. There's no happiness. You're an Emperor upright. You cannot have harmony and peace and balance with a High Priestess of Spirit in reverse, who is not generous, not kind, with the Ace of Cups reversed, like, doesn't operate out of love, always miserable, nothing is ever enough, they're blocked, they don't listen, they don't like to be honest. You cannot have a happy, healthy home with this person. You cannot be in the Four of Wands upright with this person. You're an Emperor. You need to be with an Empress, not a High Priestess of Spirit in reverse. This could be like a dark witch or a dark practitioner or someone who like uses or tries to manipulate things around them and it still doesn't even work out. Like, you did all of this manipulation for what? Because nothing worked out. The collective is still the collective. This Emperor could also be realizing that too, like, but you just said the collective was this and that and this and that, but they're actually that and this and that and this. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like someone was really doing some serious lying on you, and all of it was just projection, and all of it had to do with, well, I've never seen it, so it doesn't exist, and I don't, I've never experienced it, so it doesn't exist. That's very, that's a trick. That's a trick. That's a trick. The whole point of having faith in the Most High God is it's your heart. You have to believe in it, right? It's not, but this person's like, well, I've never seen God, so God doesn't exist. That's their problem. That's why God's like, oh, you don't think I exist? All right, blocked. That's why they're not experiencing the true divine blessings and awesome mighty power of the Most High God. But you are collective. And this Emperor, he could be leaving this home with this person, or leaving a foundation, or realizing that there's no harmony with the High Priestess of Spirit in reverse. They don't know anything. They're blocked. They're not generous, and they're not kind. That's not a happy, healthy home. You think you're going to walk into your house and then you expect it to have it feel like a home, feel comfortable, warm, welcome, loving. There's none of that here. There's none of that here. So this Emperor could be leaving, or you are this divine masculine, this Emperor. You're leaving, or you left. This is a reading. Hope it helps. Bye.